the chosen one. God is creating a wealth in your name. And it is neither a maybe nor a possibility. It is a heavenly assurance. A divine mission is underway on your behalf, and the skies are no longer quiet. You have been loyal. You have stayed the course. And even when everything seemed to be coming apart, you hung on to the unseen promise. That mysterious force that pulls at your soul. It was not your imagination. This was confirmation. You are predestined for tremendous wealth, and what is being developed in the unseen world will soon overflow into your reality. This is not a waiting season. It's the season of preparation. Get ready for something beyond your imagination is developing, and it bears your name in bold. Before we go any farther, take a minute to shut your eyes and breathe in this reality. You've spoken your desires, hopes, and aspirations while no one else was listening. They're being heard. The cosmos is now pulsating with the energy of your wishes. Type your best wishes in the comment section and write 777 to keep them focused on the present moment. Allow the combined energy of this message to wrap around you and send a signal to the sky. You are in an environment where manifestation flows easily and favors surround you like a shield. This is more than just a message. It is a movement. Watch this video till the finish, because something in it will change the mood surrounding you. Now, choose one like this video. If you have not already done so, subscribe to the channel. Let's chat about what's going on behind the scenes in your life. It may seem peaceful, yet in the spiritual sphere, heavenly building is occurring. What God is constructing in your name is more than simply money. It is about legacy. It is about doors that will never open for others, swinging open for you as if they've been waiting all along. It is about resources moving through your hands rather than simply into them. The sort of fortune that is being created for you is one that improves not just your life, but the lives of others around you. You won't just be blessed. You'll be a godsend. Your riches will be built on divine timing, heavenly protection, and divine purpose. You've been wondering why things were delayed. Why did it seem like everyone else was receiving while you were in a holding pattern? But here is the reality. God was not refusing you. He was working on something unique, massive, and time-consuming. You were not being neglected. You were acting reserved. Reserved for something so particular and tailored that it needed time to grow. You were never behind schedule. You were ahead of the curve in ways that only spiritual vision can understand. This explains why your experience seemed so different. Because what is shown to you is not standard. It is sacrosanct. Consider every season in which you lacked. Not a curse, but a container. A container for the future. Fortune. The emptiness was not supposed to remain. It was intended to be filled. And now, one by one, those gaps are being filled. You aren't merely about to get. You are going to overflow. The transition is already underway. It is not waiting for you to be flawless. It doesn't wait for optimum circumstances. It is coming because it is time. Because the season has shifted in your favor. You have outgrown the hunger, and the feast is being prepared in front of you. Of course, you need to understand that heavenly prosperity comes with divine education. And the fact that you're receiving this message indicates that you're being steered towards alignment. This riches is not going to appear via ordinary ways. It will be manifested via divine arrangements, divine thoughts, and divine relationships. A phone call, an email, a fortuitous encounter, or any seemingly everyday occurrence will show itself as special. Your steps are being sorted into overflow. Even your blunders will turn into wonders. You cannot lose what is yours. It's already searching for you. When you sense uncertainty creeping in, when your mind attempts to quantify the how, remember this. The money is not being generated just via your efforts. It is being built on your trust, your confidence that what is unseen is more real than what is seen, and your commitment to keep coming up, even when the consequences are invisible. Let us promote faith, hope, and love, bringing light not just into our own lives, but also to others in need. Your donation provides a source of inspiration and healing for many individuals. The next transformation will be apparent. People who questioned you will be silenced by your inexplicable achievement. You will not need to prove yourself. The evidence will speak for you. And it will not be limited to material goods. It will be in your tranquility and brightness, in the easiness with which blessings find you, in the unexpected favor that leads you into rooms you never imagined you'd visit. Your name will be uttered with reverence, even by people who previously ignored you. The riches that is coming to you is holistic in spirit, soul, and circumstance. There is an acceleration occurring. It's as if God is pushed fast forward to your breakthrough. What others took years to do will take you just weeks. What seemed inconceivable will suddenly become a part of your daily routine. There is no limit to this prosperity. It has no ceiling, limit, or boundary. It will increase because heavenly favor is embedded inside it. And you, the chosen one, will not only receive it, but will also manage, grow, and pass it on to future generations. This is the way God works. He doesn't just bless you. He establishes you. This is why you have had to endure so many lonely times. It was not punishment. It was a preparation. Because when fortune strikes, you'll need the strength to bear it, the intelligence to handle it, and the heart to utilize it wisely. God has been developing your character while He constructs your fortress. You're not the same person you were before. You have developed. You have matured. You've developed the ability to carry a lot of weight without breaking the bank. Coming to you will not ruin you. It will sustain you since your foundation has already been constructed with fire. Every time you thought it was finished, it was just starting. Every finale was a diversion. Every loss served as a learning opportunity. And now, all of those times have been compiled into a testimony so strong that your future will be not only restored, but also rewarded. You are entering a period of repair and expansion in which your previous anguish transforms into prophetic provision. This is not about minor improvements. This is about complete change from the inside out as selected one. If you experience this in your spirit, it means the message was personally conveyed to you. You didn't come upon it by chance. You were called to it. You were connected with it since the moment is not only approaching, it is now. The prosperity isn't only for today. It has already begun to be released, and you won't have to pursue it. You are going to attract it. You will stroll into rooms where your name has already been pronounced. You'll discover doors that open without force since what's yours is yours. And God is constructing it one precious brick at a time. The chosen one. What? You are about to enter an unusual situation. It is not a stroke of luck. It's not coincidental timing. And it's obviously not manufactured. What's coming is a supernatural creation, a spiritual masterpiece designed only for you by the creator of time and destiny. Every fiber of your being has been imprinted with a design for wealth, elevation, and divine inheritance. This wealth is being created not just to save you, but also to represent your divine nature. This is about who you become along the process, not simply what you get at the end. Everything around you may still seem to be a battle, but don't be fooled. The process of creating riches in the spirit may not necessarily manifest itself immediately in the natural world, but it is occurring. The indications are subtle but clear. Doors are starting to creak open. People you haven't met yet are moved to aid, bless, and favor you. The blueprint has already been spread in the unseen world, and workers, both spiritual and physical, are being assigned to carry out God's instructions for your life. Do you understand how strong it is? That while you sleep, heavenly hands are working. That as you pray, the heavens are negotiating deals in your name. Nevertheless, when you walk in faith, the barriers of opposition crumble. The fervor that is fueling this prosperity is not fleeting. This is the last generation. This is the kind of blessing that transforms your whole lineage. You are not just being positioned for money. You are being urged to stop every cycle of poverty that your forefathers experienced. You are the one selected to reverse what others have accepted as definitive. You are trusted with this money because you have shown to God that you are not driven by greed. You've had the opportunity to donate when you had little. You have been generous, even when it didn't make sense. You've prayed for others even when you yourself needed a miracle. And heaven saw that you demonstrated that your heart could withstand elevation. You passed the exam without realizing you were taking one. And now God has placed a wealth in your name, not because of manipulation or technique, but because of spiritual development. Let it sink in. You are trusted with growth, influence, and effect. The riches is not just for you to enjoy. It's up to you to grow, to multiply, to sow seeds that will produce fruit long after you leave a place. And this prosperity will not come from trying. It will occur via alignment. The more you align with your mission, the more opportunities will arise. You won't have to hurry to get inside rooms. Your invitation will serve as a favor. You will not need to force talks. Your name will be mentioned at the appropriate moment. This fortune will not be empty. It will convey pleasure, calm, and completeness. It will heal each part of you that has ever felt neglected, deceived, abandoned, or worthless. This is why it took time. God wasn't just preparing the blessing. He was preparing you to feel secure with the benediction. No more wondering whether you deserve it. No more sabotage. What is sacrosanct? No more fleeing from overflow. This time, you'll be ready to accept with both hands and an open heart. You are not waiting for a miracle. The miracle awaits your next act of obedience. Every step you take now results in spiritual acceleration. Don't worry about how. God has already taken care of that portion. What are you focusing on? What are you carrying? What is your vision? What has God revealed to you in quiet moments? That is the clue. That's a compass. Follow that. Don't allow distractions sway you from your holy position. Don't let delay persuade you that you've been disqualified. You're not late. You are exactly on schedule for the delivery of your destiny. You see, chosen one, there are those with greater experience than you. Additional materials, more connections. However, they were not picked to bear this specific fortune. Were you? Because God understood your heart. He understood your humility. He knew you were hungry for more. It was not about pride, but about purpose. And He is respecting that. He is rewarding that. He is increasing that. What you're going to get will not look like anything you've seen before, since no one in your line has seen it. You are the first, pioneer, or breakthrough. And this gift is not frail. It is fortified. It has been safeguarded. Delay in defending. Delayed so that the opponent could not intercept it. Delayed so that when it lands, it would be clear that it came from heaven. Your signature is already on it. God is going to lay it in your hands, and it will fit like it was made for you, because it was. You will not have to lie your way through it. It will seem natural, as if you were born to it, because you are. Even today, situations may challenge your faith. You could still notice bills before you see the balance. You could still hear uncertainty before the doors open. But remain grounded. Keep moving. Maintain your optimistic outlook. This is not the time to withdraw. It's too late to throw down the towel on your fortune. You're too near to turn back. You've come too far to give up before reaping your rewards. God is not constructing anything tiny in your name. He's developing something substantial. Something that will drown out every whisper of anxiety, fear, every voice that tries to limit your future. You're becoming the version of yourself that wealth has been waiting for. Not merely monetarily prosperous, but spiritually solid, emotionally rich, and psychologically reinforced. You will be the kind of person who can enter a room and adjust the temperature. You will not just take up space. You'll change because you've been tested, and your test is now your testimony. There's a reason why some folks didn't follow you into the following season. They were not supposed to witness what God is accomplishing in your name. They were not meant to see this amount of goodness. Don't lament the departed. Celebrate the space they left behind, because it is being filled with favor, elevation, and the riches that has always belonged to you. Very soon, you will glance around and realize that everything you need has come, and more. Not just enough to get by, but enough more. So shape the lives of others to support destiny. That is the kind of riches in which God has put His confidence in you. And it's already arrived, gathering momentum in the unseen world. And when it bursts through, it won't trickle. It'll flood. Allow this truth to penetrate your spirit. God is creating a wealth in your name. And very soon, it will have an impact on your life that will rewrite the tale entirely. You have entered a precious season of fulfillment. It's not something that happens by coincidence. It's a divine appointment. Everything you've been through was preparing you for this moment. You did not go through fire in vain. You did not suffer the stillness without a reason. The wait was not a waste of time. It was a source of future prosperity. And now you're going to enter chambers that seemed out of reach. You're going to hold something that previously existed only in your spirit. God's plan is not behind. It's an excellent alignment. And your selected name has been inscribed on heaven's scroll of wealth. You are proof that God maintains receipts, that everything sown in tears is repaid with plenty. A modest heart never goes unnoticed. That obedience bears weight. It demands benefits to obey. You are not the victim of circumstance. You are a conduit of riches. You are the one who was designated from the beginning. Your existence on this planet is not accidental. It is strategic. And the money being produced in your name is evidence of that method working. Let us get things straight. What is being prepared for? You cannot be taken, delayed, or refused by anybody. It is independent of market circumstances, family history, or relationships. It's rooted in something much deeper. Divine design. That wealth is imprinted in your DNA. Nobody else can fit into it, no matter how hard they try. It is yours. It's yours to step into, accept, manage, and increase. And when your soul truly embraces that fact, the universe reacts accordingly. You've been underestimating your own strength for far too long, but not anymore. Because you're beginning to feel it, aren't you? The flames, the cry to silence, knowing that something significant is on its way. And you're correct. Because what's coming is more than simply a gift, it's a confirmation. A assurance that all those times you wanted to quit but didn't mean something. A proof that your name was not forgotten in the divine chronology. A assurance that your actions were directed precisely, even when you felt entirely lost. There is no power on earth that can counteract the riches that God is creating for you. And now for the wonderful part. It is not just about the ultimate outcome. It's about the metamorphosis that occurs in you along the journey. You are not being lifted only monetarily. You're being recalibrated intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually so that when the fortune comes, you'll be a healed, entire, and strong version of yourself. This riches will find you prepared, not desperate, anchored, not grabbing, confident, not doubting. And yeah, this wealth will make some noise. Your ascent will be obvious. Your article will be loud. Your brightness will perplex many who feared you'd never recover. You will become living evidence that miracles exist. The divine timing is genuine. That God still chooses individuals who seem ordinary on the outside but have great destiny inside them, and that once discarded, you will be compelled to witness your rise in wonder. And no, this is not about vengeance. It is about revelation. The realization of who you have always been. The reveal of the chosen one you were meant to be.